Today I want to talk about why it's all right and why it would be okay to start a business online that's just not that good. Hello, Dale Majors here, and welcome to another video. If you're new to the channel and want to become better tomorrow than you are today and learn about entrepreneurship and so on, then you want to subscribe and follow along. Today, we're going to talk about e-commerce and starting a business that's just not all that great, and why it's okay and why it's better than not doing anything at all. So I want to start by telling a story. When I was 20-something, I was probably 25, and we were selling online. I had this company, Bike Wagon. We grew it to $10 million in revenue, and I was selling anything and everything online. Okay, mostly bike parts, but we were selling. I'd sold data tapes. I'd sold all sorts of sporting goods equipment. We even sold audio-visual equipment, lots of different things. So anyways, I get a call from this guy to sell rugs. And rugs are big. And anything that you sell online has to be shipped to someone. There's a reason that there are rug stores and people go and pull up their car and haul out a big rug, right? Because shipping can be $100, $200. All right, so anyways, they say, Dale, do you want to buy a bunch of rugs? It's $200, or he had 300 of them, so it was $3,000. I bought them for $10 each, great deal. But I said, yeah, let's try it out. I buy these rugs. It went okay. We made our money back and we made a little money, but it was a pain, right? It was kind of a pain. The same person then offered me an opportunity to buy a lot of their returned product. And as I was selling a lot of the return product, we learned certain skills, we'd buy a truckload of returns, 25 pallets, 25 or 26 pallets. For some reason, I remember 25, but 25 pallets, and all of them, they had what they were called Gaylords on top of them, and big boxes full of return product. And our job was to identify what every single item was, create a listing for it, say what was wrong with it because it was a return product, and then put it back online and sell it. And we had to inventory it and find it when it sold. It was a pretty simple but very complicated thing at the same time, right? Doing those things, the rug business was not a good business. The returns business was not really that great of a business either, and our supply was not very reliable. They weren't good businesses, but we learned so many lessons. And I think the reason that you would start, and I'll tell you what happened to that story and kind of how we ended up selling about, a few $1 million a year because of the lessons we learned buying rugs and then returns. But anything that you do in business, when you're selling online, you can take those skills of selling and then sell other things later on. So because of that, because of our experience selling returns online, we took that and we were able to work with one of our bike suppliers in a totally new way. And that new way ended up with us selling several $1 million a year of product because of those new skills we'd gained. All right, if you don't have a good idea on what kind of business to start, and you're just waiting for the perfect business to come along, while you definitely should be deliberate and make the best decision you can, getting started can also be a good strategy, because as you learn and develop those skills, you can apply them elsewhere. 2 years ago, I was sitting in one of my friend's offices, and he randomly said, Dale, do you want to sell a crane? And I thought to myself, yeah, sure, Dale, you can sell a crane. I said, yeah, I'll sell a crane. What is it? Tell me all the details. He sends me all the pictures. He gives me the contact to the person who had the crane in their possession, and I ended up selling a crane. So I made like $1,500 commission, and it took me a couple hours to list and coordinate the shipment of that crane to Costa Rica. The Dominican Republic. but I took that skill and used it to sell something else. So if you don't have a great idea for a business, but you have an idea for just a decent business that might teach you those skills, just go for it, because everything that you do is going to help you do something even better in the future. So there you go. It's okay to start a dumb business. Start the smartest one you can, but if you don't have an amazing idea, it's better to start than to do nothing at all. And check out my other videos about e-commerce. I made a series of about 13 of them. Check them out, they'll be in the playlist. And otherwise, if you're new to the channel and liked it, then subscribe and follow along, and I will see you on the next video.